Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Hello.
You have subscribed to Random Facts. To hear your first random fact, please plus one.
Plus.
Please plus one.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not bad. Looking
I
forward
don't
to.
know why I went Chinese there for a second. Please plus.
Can't think of a reason. Because Lunar New Year's not for like 2 more weeks. 2 more months, not weeks.
Could be my raging fetish for Asian girls.
I mean, once you go yellow, you'll never be mellow. That's racist. I apologize.
Lord, I apologize for that. I'm starving pygmies down New Guinea. Solid Larry the Cable Guy reference right there. When was the last time you heard anything Larry the Cable Guy?
Cars 2.
I was just gonna say besides Mater from Cars. Like him doing his own thing, like Blue Collar or whatever.
Well, I think that's it. It's after Cars took off.
He really just that kind of was just his thing.
Yeah.
Man, I am not connecting to your game right now.
Really?
It's just, it's just on the loading screen. It's not doing anything. Yeah, let me back out and just try to join in on you. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason,
A random Tim just popped in my face.
Haha. Is you streaming?
I am indeed. I've fell in damn hole.
I've damn fell in damn hole. Damn.
Just damn. No, damn.
That damn hole again. Damn.
Different hole.
But was it the right or the wrong hole?
There is no wrong hole. Only the only the expected and unexpected hole.
Any hole's a goal. Bite the pillow. I'm going in dry.
Wait, what?
Bite the pillow. I'm going in dry.
Oh, I thought you said like the pillow. I'm like,
No.
what pillow goes in dry?
No, bite the pillow. I'm going in dry.
Oh, daddy.
What's the most confusing day in Harlem?
I don't know what.
Father's Day.
Ah,
It's okay. I can make these jokes. My president is racist.
You mean future president?
No, Biden's pretty racist.
Really?
Remember, during the 2020 election, he said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Really?
Yeah, that was a big thing when he said that. Back when it was a conspiracy theory to say that Biden wasn't all there cognitively.
I didn't know that he said that.
Mm-hmm. And then he also said, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. That is a legitimate quote he said.
The fuck does that even mean?
It means exactly what you think it means.
So he's calling all black people poor.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I guess Biden really is racist.
Also, there was the criminal reform bill that he voted for in the 90s that locked up a disproportionate amount of black people.
When you think you know a guy.
I mean, he doesn't even know the guy.
Ain't that about the truth?
Yeah. See, Democrats are actually the more racist party. They just pretend and hide behind the helping hand routine. It's like all the liberal white women that get offended on behalf of black people. There's like when black people are like, yeah, like especially like jokes and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, no, it's a joke. Like I get it. Like I don't care. No, let me be offended on your behalf.
Right.
You aren't reacting the correct way. Let me do it for you. Actually, one of my all-time favorite managers, working where I work, was literally the first conversation we ever had. It was a black man. Rest in peace, Will. He passed away a couple years ago. But when I was working in the dairy section, I was packing out yogurts. And he just comes up to me and he goes, so, two black men are in a car. Who's driving? And I go, what the fuck? I go, I don't know. Who? He says, the police officer. Mind you, this is the first conversation we're having when he becomes my manager.
That is a fucked up joke.
Oh, it got way worse. That was actually the tame one I can tell on air. Because we went back and forth and we told some pretty raunchy shit. But from that day forward, that dude was fucking awesome.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What are you looking for?
I am not fucking kidding you.
What are you looking for, Essence?
My lashes.
Oh.
Tell her to check her eyes.
Well, no, she wears false lashes. She takes them off and leaves them everywhere, and they stick to everything.
Why don't you tell her to put them on some sticky notes? That way she can find them.
Ah! But I don't have any sticky notes.
Ah, it's a damn shame. I mean, honestly, wouldn't be a bad idea, because they're bright and colorful enough, you could just hang them up and they'd be right there.
You're not wrong. That is a good idea.
I'm never wrong.
But then I don't want to communicate. I don't want to feel like I'm Double D, just house full of sticky
notes everywhere.
That's some sad news I saw on Facebook
I saw you
today.
post on. Yeah, I saw you post that on Facebook.
Ed, and Eddie being taken off HBO Max at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, it's because Cartoon Network shut down.
And the shame of it is I don't think any, like, they have 2 DVDs with some of the episodes, but not all of the episodes. Oh my god, that is a drop.
Fucking drowned. Fucking trapped.
But yeah, they don't have all of the episodes on physical media.
Mhm.
So it getting taken off HBO Max means that, fans of the show are losing a lot of Ed, Edd and Eddy time.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's lost forever because there's always people, especially now it's announced people are going to record it and everything like that. Like there's always going to be a way to view it.
Yeah, like I'm sure Netflix will pick it up.
Netflix or Paramount, something.
Well, no, Paramount is in with Nickelodeon, so I doubt they would
Yeah,
pick
but
up.
Cartoon Network is no longer a thing, so there's no exclusivity anymore.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
Because that's what it was. It was Warner Brothers Discovery owned Cartoon Network.
Wow, Warner Brothers lost another studio.
Yeah, they're not doing good at all.
And within a year, within the same year, no less.
Mhm.
I mean, granted, both those studios made terrible decisions.
Well, that's why, and that's why they're downsizing so much and closing studios and the next Harry Potter game is going to solely focus, like, sorry, not Harry Potter, but Hogwarts Legacy, the Hogwarts Legacy 2, is gonna, like, they're getting all the activists out of the writer's room. They're going to change it and make it so it's an enjoyable game. Like, they're getting all the activism out of their studio. And so is Disney. I don't know if you heard this.
No.
Apparently there's like a special or a series or something like that that's going to be on Disney Plus or something like that about like a baseball team or some shit like that, and they were going to have a trans character on it, but due to how badly all that shit tanks sales and everything like that, they removed it from the series entirely.
Huh.
Because Disney is also not doing good. And
Well,
Gina
they
Carano
too
is
keep
taking
coming
them
out.
taking them to court.
They too keep coming out with bad ideas and bad products.
Mm-hmm. And also Gina Carano is taking them to court and probably going to win.
Was she the actress that was on Mandalorian?
Yes. She was Cara Dune.
Yeah. I can never remember her name.
She was also in the UFC. She was a model.
Huh.
And she's an actress. Yeah, she did a lot of stuff. And then Disney blacklisted her.
I forget why, again.
So during the whole COVID bullshit era, she made a comparison to people being unvaccinated and unwilling to take the vax as like not a full comparison, obviously, because like that's not what she was implying, but she was making a comparison to 1930s Germany, how the way the Nazis gained into power was like they made your neighbors turn on each other and like specifically like it didn't start from the top down, it started from the bottom up.
I mean,
That's what.
She's not wrong.
But because she didn't have the correct viewpoints, and because she's a conservative, Disney fired her without cause, and basically smeared her, saying that what she said was wrong, and made her go, forced her to go into a Oh, she also didn't put pronouns in her bio or anything like that, and then they forced her to sit into some stupid like session with pronoun people, so that way she could understand her mistakes and stuff like that. Like she basically had to do a whole fucking apology tour and everything like that. Meanwhile, you have Rachel Zegler. I don't know if you know who that is.
That name sounds familiar too.
She is the new Snow White. She's Colombian. And she once, when President-elect Trump was elected into office, she made a post on Instagram saying, "May he and his followers never know peace."
Wow.
And all that happened to her was she was forced to take down the post and have a PR person send out an apology post.
Wow.
Snow White is still coming out. She's still doing press tours.
She wasn't canceled.
She wasn't canceled. All of this after... Well, so the thing is, the proof in the pudding is the fact that it got taken down and an apology went up same day. Because this was just after Gina Carano, Disney tried to pay her off by settling out of court and trying to motion to have the case dismissed. And she didn't take any money off her, and the judge refused to throw out the case.
Nice.
So that means they have to go to discovery, and that's a very bad thing for Disney.
Right.
So all of this stuff that keeps happening with all of these people that keep speaking out, but only for a specific side, and do not get punished, is making Gina Carano more money.
Yeah, pretty much.
And is going to cost Disney more money and legal fees. Because remember, when you settle out of court, you don't have to pay legal fees. But if you go through the entire court process, you're going to have to pay legal fees. You're going to have to pay...
Lawyers,
so say
yeah.
Gina Carano, yeah, you're going to have to pay lawyers. If Gina wins, most of the time...
Disney will pay her lawyers.
Disney has to pay her lawyers. And then any damages she's received by not having any employment because of Disney, basically blackballing her. And every little thing that, like I said, all these people that are saying and doing and not seeing any reprehension or anything like that, it's just all going to come out. It's all going to come out during discovery and depositions, and Disney is trying to clean up their act, but it's far too late. It's why in Inside Out 2, I don't know if you heard about this one.
I just saw the movie the other day.
Disney told the animation studio to rework the movie because they said they had to tone down and remove any LGBT scenes in the movie. Because apparently Riley was going to have a whole lesbian scene or something like that. And the execs stepped in and said, nope, we ain't doing it.
Yeah, I could see where they were in the movie that they were going to try to do that with the new girl that she was all hot and bothered over,
Yep. And then
trying to impress.
And they had to pull it back, rework the movie, and remove all of that stuff. And it's hilarious every single time Disney has to do that because they pretend to be this ultra liberal, woke company, but as soon as that bottom dollar is threatened, they will back down quicker than anybody.
Well, I mean, case in point, look at Pride Month. All these companies are so super excited to put, their logo in rainbow at June 1st. As soon as July 1st hits, back to the normal company logo.
All gone. Yep.
Like, here, you had our support for a month, now we're back to what makes us money.
So funny thing is because of all of this shit going on and how much money all these companies are losing with all the Pride shit and everything like that, this past June, nobody was really endorsing it. Like, it was around. It was around, but it wasn't being, it wasn't being advertised as nearly as much as it's been previously.
Huh. I never really noticed.
And it's the Bud Light effect. If you remember that.
No.
Bud Light had Dylan Mulvaney as a sponsor one time, and they lost millions of dollars in sales because people boycotted them.
Huh.
I don't know if you know who Dylan Mulvaney is.
No.
It's a guy pretending to be a chick. Pretty much PR poison, but companies kept going to him to get that sweet, sweet BlackRock LGBT money. But in the end, you lose more than you gain in that game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think, it's great that, that the LGBTQ plus community has, a way to express themselves and have their month of recognition, like Black History Month for February and all that. But I get tired of, corporations pretending they care when, like I said, July 1st, boom, right down. Like, don't try to act like you care. You don't care. You just want the money.
Hot take. I know it's going to sound bad because, yes, I lean conservative, so it's going to come out wrong. But I don't think they deserve a month. I don't think black people deserve a month. For the sole reason of we are in a society today where we don't need that distinction anymore.
You're not wrong. It does help keep people separated and fighting each other.
That's what I mean. We don't need that anymore for that exact reason. Is you are separating people and saying these people matter more. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I'm just saying they're put up on a pedestal. Like, Black History Month has served its purpose for many years. But I think we are long past its necessity. I think we should just have a February where people just hang out and just are cool with each other. And we don't need to celebrate our differences. We need to celebrate our similarities.
You're not wrong, because a lot of these atrocities, people forget that, I'm not really that much different from, Joe Schmo down the block, whether he's black or white or Asian or, gay
Mhm.
or trans or
Exactly.
like
I
we
could
all bleed.
give.
We all bleed red. We
Mhm.
all hurt the same. We all have the same physical and emotional pains.
Mhm. Like I couldn't give any less of a god dang fuck what you do behind closed doors. As soon as you bring it out into public and tell me that I have to acknowledge it, that's the issue.
Well, I don't even have a problem acknowledging it, but at the same time, like some of the people in these communities are like super down your throat with it.
Like
For
the
example,
militant people.
I would uh, watch certain streams, and I would pop in and say, "Hey guys," and there was this one trans girl, and
I was in that same stream and I did the same exact thing. I know exactly which stream you're talking about.
yeah, and he was biologically a male, but
Mhm.
was considered himself trans female, which hey, more power to them.
Mhm.
That's awesome. But as soon as I said "hey guys," with guys being a gender neutral term,
Mhm.
she would start losing her shit about how she was not being included in the greeting because I was saying "hey guys."
And then because I remember that because I said, literally get over yourself because, hey guys, is a gender neutral, specifically just acknowledging the room, and you are not special. And that didn't go over well because because she had blocked me.
Well, and it's not like I was doing it to be mean or to be
'Cause
transphobic or anything,
you know
but
what?
that's
You know
just
what happened is the first time it happened, you didn't even know they were even in there, and you didn't even know they were trans. So you couldn't have even possibly specifically targeted them because you didn't even know.
right. And then when they started getting all butthurt and attacking me about it, I went to the dictionary where the
Yeah,
dictionary, the
I think I lost
dictionary,
connection.
yeah,
I'm very I'm breaking blocks and nothing is coming out.
well, we had this problem last week.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe it'll just pop back in to. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. I'm getting it. There we go. We're back to normal.
But yeah, I went into the dictionary and sent a copy of Webster's official definition of guys being a gender neutral term. Like, is it an outdated gender neutral term? Probably because it is guys, but
Even then, I don't know because it's still like I said, like a generalized statement. Like
yeah, like
can't even be.
I say it to I work in customer service and I say it to people all the time. Like there will be a
Yeah.
group of women. How are you guys doing today? Biological women don't even correct me.
I do the same exact thing. And even because even when I first started working in retail, back when I was 16 and awkward, I even said one time to two girls that were there. I said, "What can I get for you girls?" And it just felt the most awkward thing I've ever said. So I've just stuck with guys ever since.
And like I said, I don't say it to like belittle anybody or single anybody out or leave anybody out. It's gender.
or exclude.
It's gender neutral. It's the same as saying "Hey everybody," and they even brought that up. Well, why don't you say "Hi everybody"? Because guys is shorter to type.
Yes, because that's what it is. It's just shorthand. It's like because I'm too lazy to type in everybody.
Right. Like, just take the greeting. You don't need to
Yeah,
have a
like-
special personalized greeting.
And then the more were in that chat and the more streams and everything, we just realized that they, like, I know the term gets thrown around a lot, but this person was a snowflake for the specific reason of they wanted to be treated special every single time the conversation was ever going on. Because I can't even say centered around them because they made it centered around them. So even if it was unrelated, they still made it about them.
Well, to be fair, there were quite a few followers of that streamer who tried to make every conversation about them, anyways.
Oh, of course, but what
For
I'm
different
saying
reasons.
is for different reasons. But that specific person, I'm just saying, like I said, like I know the term gets thrown around and it's fucking overused and it sounds cringe every time someone says it. But like in this instance, it was like a proper use of the term snowflake because they genuinely believe they were that special.
Right. But yeah, I do, I think we still need, like, trans recognition. Like, maybe make Pride Month more about the trans community than the gays and lesbians and everything, because there's still a bigger stigma about trans people than any other of the, the rest of the LGBTQ community. I know it's a hot take because right now a lot of people are, there's that whole debate about biology versus mentality, and there's the debate about whether or not being trans is a mental illness. But I feel like the more we shed light on the situation, one way or another, we're going to get an answer that society can agree on. Or do you disagree?
Will never agree on anything.
Yeah, okay, you got a fair point. You got a fair point there.
You could make the most generalized, easy to agree upon stance ever, and society will still not agree. Like, you can genuinely go,
The sky is
humans,
blue.
sky is blue. Humans need air to breathe. And there will always be people who be like, fucking no. What the fuck? Spider? Get out of here.
So, going back, because there was something I wanted to talk about, but we kind of flew way past it.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
I
no,
got on
you're
my
fine.
tangents and then just go.
No, you're fine. Is Warner Brothers in charge of the new Harry Potter show on Max?
No, J.K. Rowling is,
Herself.
and HBO, because that's Max. Warner Brothers Discovery does not have a. I think they might have like publishing rights or something like that, but J.K. Rowling owns everything Harry Potter.
Well, did you
Which
see
is
their...
why they can't make anything without her approval. Which is why she's on every single new instance of anything Harry Potter related.
Well, did you see their pick for Snape?
It was a rumored pick. He is not the official choice, just casting. So it is... I hope they don't do it, but at the same time, it is not an official casting.
Well, all I know is that people are losing their shit, and honestly, rightfully so, only for the fact of, like, I am all for inclusion, but at the same point, like we discussed, what was it, last time, 2 times ago? Snape is a sallow-skinned, long-haired man, greasy hair man.
Pale, sallow skin, greasy hair, hook nose. Yeah. Essence is really enjoying whatever she's watching. Probably TikTok.
Probably TikTok. So what they do, they casted a bald black man.
To be fair, because I saw, like, it was obviously a joke, but I would be all for it. Terry Crews as Snape.
Nah, Terry Crews is Hagrid.
Samuel Jackson as Snape. Terry Crews as Hagrid.
Okay, I could get behind Samuel Jackson as Snape. Honestly.
Turn to page 394, motherfuckers! There will be no silly wand-waving, bitches.
Oh, great, more snow. Potter! What?
Potter.
Say what again?
Say what again? But no British accents either. Like, it is just Samuel L. Jackson and Terry Crews. But everyone else is the same. Like, Harry, Hermione, like, all of them are all the same. And it's word for word out of the book. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny. Oh, Denzel Washington as Dumbledore.
Nah.
Just because I love Denzel Washington.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, you're so right. Denzel Washington as Remus Lupin.
I could get behind that.
Yeah. See, and this is the thing, is like, I have no problem with them being black. I would, like I said, I would fucking love the shit out of that. But that's because I genuinely enjoy their acting. But at the same time, is if you're going to be casting people in roles for specific parts, why are you changing the very basics of the lore?
Right, like, no offense meant to anybody, but when Netflix did its Resident Evil series that bombed after one season and got canceled after one season, and they did Albert Wesker as a black man. I mean, he did a phenomenal job in the role, but it just felt wrong because Wesker was like supposed to be this stereotypical American bad guy. And when Japan does the stereotypical American bad guy, he's usually white with blonde hair and blue eyes, except in Wesker's case, because of game lore, he had red eyes. I mean, the fucker even wore sunglasses at night.
Was he revved up like a douche in a roller in the night?
No.
Damn.
But, like, I expressed that opinion to my mom, and I love her, but, you know, she got on my shit because, you know, why should his color matter? Well, think about this, okay? They replaced a white guy with a black guy. But what if they had decided to bring Ada Wong in? And they decided to replace Ada Wong with some white chick. That, you know, Ada Wong is Asian by design.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna make her white now. Well, I wouldn't be okay with that either.
Yeah.
I could get behind the pick for Snape. The one that I really don't want them to mess with is the Weasleys. They need to cast white people with red hair for the Weasleys.
Yeah. I wish they would.
Because let's be honest, dyeing the hair to make it look. What the fuck is this? Dyeing the hair to look red doesn't look the same as natural red hair.
But then again, whatever actress they get to play Ginny, they probably will have to dye her hair, because in the book it is specifically stated that she has flaming red hair.
Well,
And
I
that's a
mean,
very specific color, so like,
again, this is assuming that they're going based off of book looks.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, is like, if they are gonna go that route, that for at least for Ginny, the Ginny design's sake, that's what they would need to do, is to match the hair.
I think we can both agree on one omission from the TV show we would like to see.
Peeves.
No, omission, not addition.
Oh. Cho Chang.
Yes.
But she's so pretty.
And she gives wet kisses.
How was it? Wet.
What the shit is this?
Oh, by the way, today is New Jersey's, I think, is 257th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, New Jersey.
We became a state in 1787.
Oh, here we go with this shit again.
Well, I have a bunch of New Jersey state shirts. The Walmart did like a limited run over this past summer. I got a bunch of them, and they have a bunch of them say established 1787. It was the third state of the union to be entered into the union. Delaware was the first. I forget what the second was. I know we looked it up.
I thought it was Pennsylvania.
It might have been Pennsylvania. It's either Pennsylvania, New York, or Massachusetts. Has to be one of those, because all three of those are like super important for like American history, you know?
Oh god, I found another mangrove swamp. These things fucking terrify me. Because the skeletons pop out of nowhere, shoot you with fucking poison arrows. By the time you figure out where you're getting hit from, half your health is gone from poison and arrows.
Yeah.
So you are headed out? Alright, well, have a good time.
Bye, assets.
Tim says bye.
Bye, Tim.
Love you.
Says he loves you.
Love you too, buddy.
Hey now.
Yay!
Hey now. What's going on here? Is there something going on?
You can't handle our love.
He said, I can't handle your love for him. What the? What?
Use your words.
I found a random ass nether portal.
Nice.
You okay?
Yeah. Making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I want to make sure that everything's, and I gotta come back.
That's smart.
PetSmart.
Where do you go?
What? Well, Petco is where all the pets go.
No, this random ass portal.
What's the difference between a random portal and a random ass portal?
Oh! This is the portal I put at our found another fortress.
Oh. Well then. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Which unfortunately didn't have Nether Wart. But we already have a portal down to collect blazes if we want them. It's in the middle of a fucking swamp.
Nice.
Like right on the edge of the of our center map and middle map. Middle right map.
The top middle?
No, middle left.
So I think I might be doing wrestling school next year.
To become an announcer?
Yeah. There's a wrestling school nearby me. It's called the Monster Factory, the world famous Monster Factory, as it were.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to have fun. I just don't like being outside, so I never have fun out there.
Well, then don't go outside if you don't like being outside.
No, I'm gonna go.
Fair.
You told me I need to get out the house more anyways.
It's true.
Well,
Go. Run. Be free. Live your life.
that was before I sent you to your one friends and you had such a miserable time.
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. Don't ever do that again. I am forgetting something though.
She went and the place smelled like pee and
Ew.
I forget, your friend was drunk half the time, right?
No.
What was the other issue? Like, I know it smelled like pee half the time.
I just didn't like it.
Oh.
I missed my man.
Oh, and I missed you too.
She meant me.
Hey! No, she didn't.
What?
He said you meant him.
Maybe I did.
Okay, that's
Nerd.
it. Somebody's gonna... One of us three is dying before Christmas.
One of us three.
One of us three.
Well, yeah, because you're dying so I could be with her. I'm dying so you could be with her. Or she's just dying and you and I could still be friends.
Which one did he pick?
That's for me to decide, not him.
All of the above.
He said all of the above. We all die.
Okay. can
We will
all
be
die
together
and
forever in eternity.
Listen, I ain't signing up for no Romeo and Juliet bullshit.
Oh Lord, I'm leaving. Goodbye. I love you.
Love you too.
Love you, Essence.
Tim says love you.
Love you too, Tim.
That's it. You're dying, Tim.
I'm in there like swimwear, bud.
That's it. I'm going after Jade.
Well, too bad you can't. You're from Pittsburgh, and she despises the Penguins. It would never work.
That's fair. I don't really watch hockey anyway.
Yeah, but she does. She watches hockey.
I'll watch whatever team she watches then.
Every game. She watches the Flyers.
I don't know. I'm not really a big sports at home person. Like, unless, like, every now and then one of my D&D friends will invite me to watch some sports game with him. And then it's
You're
kind
probably
of
more of like a playoff / championship guy, a game kind of guy.
No, not even then. Like, I only
really?
watch the Super
'Cause
Bowl
I
for the
figure-
ads.
I was gonna say, like, I figure at least like for like the excitement of it, like, well, I'm sure if like the Penguins make the Stanley Cup or the Steelers make the Super Bowl, like you'll be a little bit more invested into it. Like even though like yeah, you don't really follow them, but because it's your home team, you know.
No, not really.
Oh, really? You didn't root for the Steelers against the Packers back in 2010?
I mean, I wanted them to win, but that's about all the investment I put into it. I didn't really even watch
Too
the Super
bad
Bowl.
they lost to the Packers.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the Super Bowl. But yeah, I like if I get invited to watch with other people, and there's like kind of like a party atmosphere where we're not even drinking
Just
beer,
hanging
but
out.
just like
Just
sodas,
hanging out,
even.
yeah.
Yeah, hanging out, food, bevs, alcoholic or non-alcoholic,
Having
and
a little cheeky bev.
then it's more fun because then I can
Well,
feed off.
you're just you're hanging out with people. You're just having fun.
Then I can feed off the excitement of them. Like, what was it? I want to say it was 7, maybe 8 years ago. My dad got myself and him season tickets to Pitt Panthers football because his two brothers were also going to all the Pitt Panthers home games. So we would go.
College football is like the best atmosphere.
Especially at the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't really a big Pitt Panther fan. But I went because it gave me something to do with him. And then, I had such a great time because the crowd. Oh my God, the crowd.
Which is why I think that's why I want to take you out to, like, next time me and Jade come out for like a Flyers Penguins game. I want to take you out to a game because the atmosphere is just so fun. Like watching a game with an entire crowd and everything,
Yeah.
Like even like I know you said you're not a fan of hockey because like nothing happens when you watch it on TV.
Well, it
But
might be
TV
different in
also-
person when I have the energy of the crowd to help keep me invested.
It's exactly what I was going to say, especially a game like Flyers Penguins because it's such a historic rivalry. Like that, then you just have that with the crowd as well, I mean, you saw when we came down there last time. I was wearing my Flyers jersey, and people were stopping us just because I was wearing a Flyers jersey.
Oh yeah, all the shit talking just for the Penguins to lose.
To lose in shootout. That was when Sam Harrison had his shutout streak going in the shootouts, where he didn't let in a single goal for like 4 straight shootouts. It was wild. Dude is so good. And he's finally back from injury.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the Flyers are currently on the other side of a goalie issue right now. Where last
They have too
year,
many goalies?
well, last year they had no goalies, and now they have 3 goalies. Granted, Ivan Fedotov he's not a starting goalie, and Kolosov, he has potential to be a very good goalie, but he's, I think, 22 years old, and goalies don't really get superstar caliber until like their late 20s. So it's like we have plenty of time with him on the team to develop and become something. And then we have Sam Ersson, who's our clear number one goalie. Is he a superstar? Maybe not yet, but he definitely has the potential to be a number one goalie in the NHL. But last year, we had a guy who couldn't stop anything, who looked like he never played a single game of hockey in his fucking life.
Oh,
Cal Peterson.
You had nervous Ron Weasley.
Dude, he gave up 7 goals on 10 shots.
Oh, Jesus.
It was bad.
That's practically unheard of in NHL.
Yeah. He's very bad. He is on our minor league team, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, where he's not doing terrible, but it's also the AHL. It's not NHL. So you're going to have, I mean, sorry to say it, but less skill down there.
Well, that's why it's the minors. That's where prospects go to get better.
And it's where old guys go to finish their career.
That too.
Which is what Cal Peterson is, because he's 35.
I mean, is that really old? Because Jaromir Jagr played until he was what age? Like 55?
Here's the thing about Jaromir Jagr. Nobody else is Jaromir Jagr.
Fair.
Even Wayne Gretzky retired when I think he was in his 30s. I don't think he reached 40 when he retired. What age did Wayne Gretzky retire? 38.
Wow, you were right. Didn't even hit his 40s.
Yeah. And that was generally because, A, he had already done everything anyway, and B, so like he had nothing left to prove, and then B, his body was also shutting down on him, so it's like, why continue to put my body through this when I could just retire and send off as the greatest hockey player ever, and then go into he went into coaching for a bit, became an owner for a bit, and now he's a TV personality.
He is?
Yep, he's on the NHL Tonight show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For I believe it's on TNT, either TNT or TBS, one of those two. But yeah, he's a talking pundit on that with Henrik Lundqvist, one of the greatest goalies of all time to never win a ring. Which is a damn shame, because even though he played for the Rangers, and I hate the Rangers, he was such an amazing goalie, and it's just a shame he never won a ring.
How old is he now?
Oh, Lundqvist?
Yeah.
He's got to be in his 40s.
Oh. He could come back for one season, win a ring, and retire again.
Oh God, no. He's 42. He played 15 seasons, all with the New York Rangers. And his 15th and final season, The Rangers were almost thinking about getting rid of him, and he was like the face of the franchise.
Wow.
That's how bad it was at the end of his career. So that's what I'm saying is like oh, he can come back for no, he really can't. Like goalies, when they're done, they're done. Because you also have to remember, it is a whole different wear and tear on a goalie's body than a normal NHL player's body. Like, yes, you have the grind of skating and body checks and shots and everything like that. But, like, those are, like, bumps and bruises and everything like that, like, yes, deteriorate your body over time. But goalies have to always be squatting, sitting, kneeling, stretching over, like, and all that stuff. So it's like, and then you have like 200 pounds of pads on you.
Because if you don't, you've got essentially what's an average slap shot? About 100 miles an hour?
I'd probably say anywhere between 85 to 100, depending on who, because there's all different people who are shooting.
Yeah. So you've got, okay, we'll say 90. A 90 mile an hour disc of frozen plastic.
Rubber. Styrofoam plastic is frozen rubber.
Frozen rubber coming at you.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there was a player last week. His name's Tom Wilson. He's plays for the Washington Capitals. Took a slap shot to the face, broke his orbital bone and everything like that. Came back out, scored the game-winning goal.
Jesus.
I'm going to show you the picture of what he looked like. Broke his jaw, not his orbital bone.
I was going to say, please don't show me that picture. I don't need to see somebody's eye hanging out.
Well, it wouldn't be hanging out; it would just be sunken in. I'm gonna send this to you in Discord. I will show you the picture of Tom Wilson after the game, and then. That's Tom Wilson. Literally like 10 minutes after the game. Like, he's literally conducting an interview in the locker room.
Oh, Jesus. It looks like he has a big wad of chew in his mouth.
Yeah, that's because his jaw's fucking broken. Yeah, hockey players are literally like the toughest motherfuckers in the world. Like, this was a few years ago, but there was a dude on the Dallas Stars who literally died on the bench, was resuscitated in the locker room, and wanted to get back in and play the game.
Shut the fuck up.
I shit you not.
What the fuck?
Dude, hockey players are a different breed.
You gotta be psycho to play hockey.
Have you ever seen Jaromir Jagr? Yes.
Fair.
Dude's fucking wild.
Died on the bench.
Yeah, it was
What the fuck happened that caused him to clinically die?
It just collapsed. I think it was just like maybe heart attack or something. Hang on, let me see. Dallas Stars player dies on bench. Rich Peverly on March 10th, 2014 Ruff was with Rich Peverly every second from the moment his lifeless body was carried off the bench to a nearby hallway, where he was revived by doctors and paramedics after his heart rate flatlined for approximately 2 minutes.
Jesus. And then he got revived and wanted to continue the fucking game.
Mm-hmm. Ruff's voice was one of the first voices Peverly heard as he regained consciousness, and Natalie believes to this day the coach played a vital role in helping her husband survive.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, his heart just stopped on the bench. Well, it's like I don't know if you ever heard of Clint Malarchuk.
No.
He was a goalie, like I don't remember if it was like 90s or early 2000s or something like that. Had his jugular cut by a skate. And like literally bled out on the ice, but he was able to get medical attention and survived. And he went and played like a week later.
Jesus. Hockey players are certifiable.
Yeah. And then you have basketball and soccer, where if a faint breeze touches them, they fall and flop onto the floor crying.
And don't forget NFL field goal kickers and punters.
To be fair, their whole job is to kick a football. It is not to be tackled. And
yeah, but
the whole kick... So the whole reason that happens is the kicking motion. You are on 1 foot at best of times with your leg high in the air, off balance, or the motion of the kick takes your plant leg off the ground as it is anyway, and when they get hit, they are taken completely off from, like, side blinded. So, like, in one instance, yes, they do hit the ground a lot more exaggeratedly than other players when they get tackled. But at the same time, they are extremely off balance the entire time.
I guess that's fair.
I will not take any special team slander on this in this house.
I just talk about the way that they fall down and then try to cry to the ref.
I mean, to be fair, if you can get anything, you're gonna try.
Right. I guess you got a point.
And 9 times out of 10, they likely get the call if they get hit anyway. So,
Which then means first down for their team.
it sure does. Which is generally why they're always complaining to the ref, is because it gives their team a first down instead of punting or kicking a field goal. They now get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go for a touchdown. Let's see. What else is happening these days?
Well, Christmas is a week away.
It's true. Then I have my California trip. right after that.
God, I'm gonna be so lonely that weekend. Well, I guess I'll have Essence.
Yeah,
But-
you'll have Essence.
Reaper's going out of town. You're going out of town.
I'm going to the other side of the country.
I hope you have a good time.
I also hope I have a good time. I still need to buy a rent-a-car, but I'll do that when I get paid tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because it's like X amount of dollars per day, but I'm buying it out of LAX, so like when I land. But then we're flying back out of San Jose, so do I like grab it out of LAX and then I have to return it in San Jose, or do I have to return it back to LAX?
I think you would better find a rental company that operates at both airports.
Well, usually like Hertz and stuff like that do. I was booking it out of Expedia.
Well, then I would say, talk to Hertz or whatever and see if that can be arranged.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee they do, because people are flying in and out all the time, so I would assume so. But yeah, I would have to just arrange that and be like, hey, I need
I'm landing
car.
in LA, leaving from Sacramento. I need to be able to drive from LA to Sacramento.
San Jose.
San
Sacramento's
Jose.
completely opposite. This is completely opposite direction.
Hey, you should be glad I at least know 2 different California cities, okay?
You probably know quite a few California cities.
Well, yeah.
Just based on
San
just based on
Francisco.
sports team. I was gonna just based on sports teams alone. Yeah, yeah. Just based on sports teams alone, you would know Los Angeles, Anaheim, which is technically Los Angeles, but it's also its own thing. It's weird. San Francisco, San Diego, San Jose, Oakland, and Sacramento, which I think I said Sacramento already. I'm not sure.
I said Sacramento.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if going over my list of
Oh.
cities. I wasn't sure if I said Sacramento or not.
Well, shit.
yeah.
Well, shit. Well, shit. Ow. Bastard. Ow. I had a bog shoot me.
Did you live?
Barely. I am at 4 hearts.
Proud of you. I knew you could do it.
That's the reason why Essence doesn't want to stick around while we play Minecraft. Is
Why?
like I'll start out doing these maps and all of a sudden I get attacked by something. Bitch, bastard, fuck. She says she doesn't like hearing me do that.
Well, you should tell her to stop being such a bitch. Yeah.
Ow. Well, and it's funny because, oh, fuck you, zombie, fuck you. I'm trapped.
Are you in a glass case of emotion?
I need out. There we go. No, I'm trapped in a heart-shaped box.
Ah, so you are the man in the box.
Buried in my pit. Oh, fuck.
The man in the box.
Buried in my shit. Ow, motherfuck. Get the fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking bogged.
Whoo! I almost died to that.
What?
Drowned with a trident.
Yeah, those things don't fuck around.
Yeah, he gave me a good poke in there.
Hey now.
I was looking for you.
Well, I was looking for you too.
It was just a random Zimbambo.
Took us since the other day to see what I call the Make-A-Wish house.
Oh, you were telling me about that. Did she enjoy it?
Oh, she loved it. What it is it's this house in Center Township, which is about a 15-20 minute drive from where I live. Goes all out. Like they have, I want to say maybe a 2-acre property, maybe 1 acre property. I don't know. But they have a huge front yard, probably football field length, and well, actually football field size. And they just decorate it with all kinds of different Christmas lights and lighted figures and signs and shit. Ranging from
Nice.
penguins to the Three Wise Men to Charlie Brown. And, you know, they welcome people to stop and look and, you know, even step onto their property to take a look at all the decorations, just as long
Right.
as they don't destroy anything. And they do it
Did you
all.
turn the auto farm on, by the way?
I did.
There's nothing over here.
What do you mean?
I was getting attacked by a drown, so I ran away to despawn it, and I just went over to your the gold farm, and there's no
Oh,
zombie
no.
pigmen.
I didn't turn that on.
Oh no, there is one. Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't
No,
turn
it's
that
on.
on. It
Oh.
is. No, it's not. It shouldn't
Well,
be on.
the portal's on.
Well, the portal stays on.
Oh, okay. That's why. It's because I saw the portal on, so I was like, oh, I didn't know you turned it on.
No, if it was on, the portal would be flashing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because it's the
Well,
breaking of it that spawns all the pigmen.
Oh. Well, now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
And knowledge is power. Although I probably will be sitting at that when I go to make a little bit of dinner a little bit later.
Just to get a good run on Gold Farm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
experience.
then all the farms will be going too. So we'll
No,
get a
I don't
good
have
run
the
on all that
wool
stuff.
or bamboo farms on to collect.
okay.
I only turned on the vegetable farm because why not?
I'm nearby it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was speaking of the vegetable farm. I saw a video on Facebook of one mod of a mod showcase, and this mod showcase introduced the poisoned potato block.
Whew.
Okay,
Bless you. Bless you. Thank you.
bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It introduced the poisoned potato block, which
Okay.
why you would have it, I don't know. But then it also introduced compressed poisoned potato blocks, which you take 9 potato blocks and it becomes a compressed potato block.
Okay.
And it was talking about a quadruple compressed potato block, poisoned potato block. And I
And
think,
what does that do?
as far as I know, absolutely nothing.
But it sounds fun.
Well, I mean, if you want one, go play on PC and download that mod. It said you need something like 500,000 poison potatoes to make it
To make a quadruple
compressed.
stacked compressed
Well, yeah,
potato
because it
block.
would be 9 potato blocks makes 1 compressed. You need 9 compressed to make a double compressed, 9 double
And I
compressed.
assume you need 9 potatoes to make a potato block.
Yes.
Okay, so you need 9, and then
Pretty-
9 by 9. So you need 81 just to make one compressed block.
Yeah. And then you need that 9 times to make the double.
Mm-hmm.
And then you need that 9 times to make the triple. And then you need that 9 times to make the quadruple. And I guess a poison potato plant only has like a 3% chance of spawning from a potato drop. Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. If you want to have a poison potato block, have fun.
Yeah, I guess that would be. Hang on, let me see. I wonder if that math checks out. So wouldn't that just be?
Well, it'd be 9 times. It'd be 81 times 9.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Would that be like 4 to the 9th power to get there?
Well, no, it'd be 9 to the 5th power. Because 9 to the 1st power gives you
9.
just the potato block.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So 9 to the 5th power. Right. 1,335.
Oh. Maybe it wasn't
on, let me
500,000.
9 times 9. So one.
One potato
Yeah,
block.
One potato block. One compressed potato block would be 81 times 9, which would be second over a second compressed potato block. Would be 729 times 9
Is a triple.
is 6,561 times 9 is 59,049.
Okay, so maybe I misremembered the number.
Yeah, because remember, you have to then get, like, just to make one compressed potato block, you need 9 potato blocks, which is 9 potatoes.
Right.
That's just one block, and then you have to do that 9 times to get a second.
Right.
So yeah. So yeah, you just exponentially grow every single time.
But this is a block made from rare potato drops.
Yes,
That still serves no purpose.
but it's fun.
I mean, if we're looking for fun, Minecraft on PlayStation offers the Poison Potato Pack, where it introduces Poison Potato armor and Poison Potato weapons.
Oh Jesus.
And it's free.
Oh wow. How about that? On PlayStation?
On PlayStation.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
No Chick-fil-A sauce. Besides, they're closed on Sunday anyway.
But it's Wednesday.
That's fair. I had a conversation at work about different fast food places. Like, I love McDonald's nuggets. And really only for the nuggets and the Big Mac, because you can't replicate the Big Mac.
You know what's funny is I can't stand the breading they use on their nuggets. I don't like it.
Nobody seems to, but because it's more of a batter than a breading. And I love that.
It was more taste for me. I didn't like it.
That's fair. But for me, McDonald's has the best nuggets. The best
best fry.
Well, go back to nugget. Best nugget.
Best nugget is Wendy's for me. Just because spicy nugget.
Oh yeah, the spicy nugs are to die for. Have you
It's the
tried the
best.
ghost pepper spicy nugs?
I have not. I'm very afraid to do ghost pepper anything because I know I'll probably be a little bitch and not be able to handle it.
Well, just get yourself a Frosty.
I mean, you're not wrong though.
Okay, best fries.
Best fries. See, here's a hot take that I genuinely love the extra soggy, greasy fries.
Oh,
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a crispy fry, but the ones that I fucking fiend on are the soggy, juicy fries. Those are my jam.
so you like McDonald's fries?
Yes.
Because as soon as you say soggy, greasy fries, that's where my mind goes, is McDonald's.
And honestly, they changed their fries. They used to be soggy, greasy. Now I mean, granted, they still have them, but they're more, like, they have more crisp to them now. But they used to have the best fries. For, like, if you enjoy soggy, greasy.
I don't. I like nice and crisp, which is why Burger King has the best fries for me.
I enjoy Burger King fries, too. Like, those are good. I just like fries. Like, Wendy's fries are good. BK's fries are good. McDonald's fries are good. But I'm not really, like, a BK fan.
Oh, I am.
Like, I don't like their burgers.
Well, that
never
was
did.
my next question was best burger.
I mean, you know me. I'm not a very adventurous eater, so like I'm very basic, just cheese and burger. Like I don't do any greens. I don't really do any sauces and stuff like that.
So it sounds like Wendy's is your go-to because it's more of a real burger
Wendy's-
taste.
yes, but at the same time, I've been finding myself enjoying the McDonald's Quarter Pounder a lot.
Was not expecting that answer. That's
Because it
They
has
did-
the
they
two beef patties, and I get extra cheese on it with ketchup, and it's fucking delicious.
and they did change their beef patties recently to actually be beef patties.
Yes, that as well. Is their burgers are actually now edible. Because I used to not like burgers, McDonald's burgers either.
I'm a Burger King burger kind of guy. Nothing beats the flame broiled taste.
Honestly, I never liked it because it always just tasted burnt to me, and I didn't like that. I don't like burnt taste.
See, it's the one thing that you would think has a burnt taste that doesn't to me. Like people ask for overcooked bacon at Wendy's where I work, and I'm just like, ew, that just tastes burnt.
Yeah, I can't do overcooked anything. If anything, I prefer undercooked stuff. Like undercooked cookies are the best.
When they're still kind of doughy.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. Like they're hot enough to where they've been cooked, but they're still doughy.
Yeah, you got a good one there. But here's where my hot take was, going back to the subject. Here's where my hot take was. Best chicken sandwich.
Ooh. So I haven't really had too many fast food chicken sandwiches. I will say Wendy's old spicy chicken sandwich, like I'm talking like 2000s, like 2008, 2009-ish. That's when I was like fucking munching on them. That was the best chicken sandwich. No, like, there's nothing compares to those. Then they changed up the recipe and stuff like that. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. But best chicken sandwich now, I'm not afraid to say it. It's still Lord's Chicken, Chick-fil-A.
And that's the answer I gave. Chick-fil-A, except on Sundays, then I go to Wendy's.
That's, yeah, you know what? I think the same exact thing. Because the chicken sandwich from McDonald's is the same exact breading as the chicken nuggets, and I don't like it. Because I made the mistake and got a chicken sandwich from McDonald's one time. Because I was like, oh, yeah, I always get a burger, so let me just try the chicken from them one time. And I bit into it, and I spit it out. I don't like their breading.
See, I've never had anything but the McCrispy or whatever, the McChicken or whatever the hell they call it. The Mc whatever.
Yeah, that's the McChicken. Yeah.
Oh, McChicken?
Yeah.
Well, they got a
But
Mick...
I just say it. Yeah, I
They
just
got
say
a-
it, the chicken sandwich.
Well, don't they have new premium, quote-unquote, premium chicken sandwiches?
I forget. I don't know. I so rarely go to McDonald's. Really, it's just if I'm visiting Jade and I don't feel like spending $100 for hibachi.
Fair. That's fair, because hibachi is awesome.
She has a McDonald's and Wendy's right across from each other, right down the street from her. And it is heaven for me, but she doesn't like burgers. And she also doesn't eat chicken.
The hell does she eat? Just fish? Or is she a vegetarian?
Yes. Oh, it is third night, by the way.
Oh, she's a pescatarian?
No, she just never really liked the taste of it. Like, she will eat like a chicken Caesar salad. She will eat
Okay.
a beef burrito. Like, she'll eat them, but she just prefers.
Let me know when you're somewhere to sleep, by the way.
I'm inside. I'm in the house.
Oh, okay. I got knocked out of bed. God help me.
Oh, Jesus. Night will be skipped when one other player sleeps.
Fucking skeletons.
Yeah, that is one good thing that PC Minecraft can do, is you can set a specific percentage of players to sleep in beds can skip the night. So you can set it to 50%, so if one of us sleeps while the other one is still doing stuff, it'll still skip the night.
Right. So she eats chicken and beef, she just doesn't care for it.
Yes. Like, she loves pulled pork.
Pulled pork is fucking awesome. Especially with the right
delicious.
barbecue sauce and the right pork.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking delicious. And then she eats shrimp. Like, she eats all seafood. Like, she loves shrimp and salmon and stuff like that.
We need to trade girlfriends. Mine's allergic to all shellfish, so
Jesus.
I don't get to eat shrimp anymore, and I love shrimp.
Oh, no. I don't eat any seafood.
Like, it was a whole thing. I took her... She, my dad, my mom, and I all went to the Robinson Mall.
Okay.
The mall at Robinson a couple weekends ago.
Okay.
It's actually right near where you stayed for... Well, we actually went into that mall.
Okay.
And near there is a Golden Corral. My dad had never had Golden Corral
yummy.
because we don't have
Oh my
one.
God.
We don't have one in Beaver County. The closest one is in Robinson in Allegheny County. And he's not a restaurant person to begin with. He doesn't like sitting down at restaurants. But then to drive, a half hour to sit at that restaurant, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he tried Cracker Barrel for the first time
Oh, Cracker Barrel.
back in September because we had gone to the Renaissance Festival together and stopped there for dinner. So anyway, we stop at Golden Corral, and Essence is so allergic to shellfish that my mom put 3 shrimps on her plate, and Essence was starting to get an allergic reaction.
Oh, jeez.
She can't even be around it while it's being cooked, let alone eating it. So
Yeah.
the only time I get to eat shrimp is like tonight. I'll probably try to cook something shrimp related, so that because I'm loaded up on a ton of shrimp stuff because shrimp is one of my top 5 favorite foods. So I'm loaded up on shrimp stuff. So I need to get it out of the house
Yeah.
so that it doesn't go to waste. Well,
Right.
it's only nights like this where she's out of the house where I have a chance to actually eat it. And right now she's between jobs. She's waiting for what she has a job secured at a restaurant that's opening up, a mom and pop restaurant, but she's
Okay.
waiting for them to actually open.
Oh, okay. So it's there. It's just she just doesn't have, like, it's just not open yet. Okay.
Yes. As soon as it
Well,
opens,
that's good then.
she'll be out of the house a little bit more. And I might have a chance to eat some of my shrimp while she's working. But right now, since she's between jobs, she's at home all the time. And as such, I can't cook my shrimp or eat my shrimp.
Right.
It's just like, 2 nights ago, we were trying to think of a dinner to have, and she was like, "Why don't we have Chinese?" And I'm like, "Can you even eat Chinese? Because they have shrimp. They cook shrimp. Shrimp is going to be all over that food, even if you don't order anything shrimp." And she said,
I mean, you could always
I'll take some
tell them
Benadryl."
that you. I was like, you could always tell them you have a food allergy.
Well, yeah, but no, even any shrimp in the building being cooked seems to trigger her, she said. And so if it's being cooked near the food that, she's getting prepared, it might trigger an allergic reaction. But she said, I'll just take some Benadryl and I should be okay. So then I took her to an actual Chinese buffet since she did that.
And then that's when she started getting the hives.
No, but that's probably the first time that I got to eat shrimp around her. And then she said, well, you ate shrimp, so you're going to have to give it a couple hours before we kiss because I don't want to get allergic. I don't want to get an allergic reaction.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, you can kiss me whenever you want, even after you eat shrimp.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, I told you about this Halo Machinima series I've been watching, right? It's called Crash.
Sounds familiar.
Well, apparently,
I think
Bernie Burns and Jeff were on some podcast and actually talked about it.
good or bad things.
Like good. Like apparently they were like very impressed with it and everything like that.
Nice.
Because the channel that makes it was like oh my god, like it's like so incredible to hear them talk about like my show in like, especially like the guys that like
They're pretty much the godfathers of Halo Machinima.
Machinima, yeah.
Until they sold their souls.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, I get it. It's a lot of money. They didn't know what they were doing anyway, so
It's a lot of money for something that was initially made in a dorm room.
Yes, and it was also, hey, this is a professional company. They'll understand how to handle a company better than we ever could.
What the shit? Oh, those are training dummies. Okay. I just saw jack-o'-lanterns in the distance near this watchtower. And I'm like, are those pillagers wearing jack-o'-lanterns? No. It's a hay bale with a jack-o'-lantern with some like fence posts attached. Not a very well protected outpost.
No.
Fire Aspect 1, Sharpness 2, Riptide 1, Efficiency 3. All on one book.
Whoa. Sounds good for a trident. Right, isn't that what Riptide is?
I believe so.
Yeah, that makes you swim faster, right?
I don't remember. Excuse me, I want that ominous potion. Thank you. 2. Maybe that's what I'll do instead is I'll go set up the because we have a shit ton of gold. Maybe I'll go sit at the raid farm. I don't know.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Get off my bed, Cal.
Get off my plane.
Oh, so guess who I saw for the first time in like 3, 4, 5 months? 6 months?
I don't know. Obama?
I've never personally seen Obama.
That's a damn shame.
Kaylee.
Oh.
She's back to work at a nearby Wendy's.
Okay.
She had to come to my store to pick up things for her store. It was a very simple hi and bye, but man, she put on weight. Like not a lot of weight, like
but it's noticeable.
Yeah. She's got a slightly rounder belly and a slightly rounder face.
Hmm.
I haven't talked to her since she begged me for her computer back and then told me she was done with it and I could have it back. And then never heard from her again.
Of course. And then you moved on with your life.
Yep.
And look at where you're at now.
No regrets either.
Not even a single letter.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Like, the more I talk to Essence about my relationship with Kaylee, the more I don't even realize why I stuck around. Because every time I talk about Kaylee, it's mostly I was miserable. Like, I didn't let it show on stream or at work or anything because, like, I feel like that's bad form. Keep your, private stuff private. Like, her and I would fight constantly, and she would pick random things to fight about. And so we were always fighting about something. And I wasn't happy.
I think, and I'm not saying this to be mean, like, you know me, like, I'll just lay it out as it is. I think it was because you were alone for so long that just having somebody, like, you kind of just were just like, well, I'm just gonna, it is what it is at this point.
Like, yeah, because at that point, the options that I were seeing were die alone or give the crazy one a chance.
And I believe you specifically told me that exact thing, too.
And, like, I would get desperate sometimes and think to myself, well,
but not that desperate.
why don't I actually give her a chance? But then when I got over my loneliness, I'm like, okay, yeah, no. This is why not. Don't be stupid.
You're like, yeah, I got desperate sometimes, but, like, never that desperate to where, like, you were actually able to think about it for more than a second.
Yeah. And no matter how much she wants to be my girlfriend and keeps trying to claim she is or was or whatever.
God, that was a whole insane situation, too.
I haven't talked to her since she last showed up at my job, right as Essence and I were discussing whether or not we wanted to go on a first date. And she tried bad-mouthing me to Essence. And then when Essence talked to her about it, she tried saying that her and her whole family were cornering her at Wendy's, threatening her.
Of course. Oh, I remember that. I just didn't know that Essence that yet.
Yeah.
I do remember you talking about it.
But yeah, that was that. Yeah, I have not. I actually did run into her in the hall next to my apartment office, where my managers work, my landlords work, because I had to I had to sign paperwork for next year's rent.
Right. What? She lives in the same apartment building as you too?
Well, it's an apartment complex.
Oh, okay.
It's separate building. It's several separate buildings, and she just
Well, it's owned by the same landlord. Yeah.
yeah, and she just happens to live in the same building as the office where the managers work.
Hmm.
And I accidentally didn't run into her. I walked past her. Didn't even realize it until I looked up from my phone, saw it was her, and then put my head back down.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
You're
she
like,
didn't try. Thankfully, she didn't try to say anything to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, I refused to even try to talk to her to try and be polite to her.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of it was. Like, I was her friend because she didn't have very many friends. And I was trying to be the nice guy.
Yeah, and then you slowly realized why she has no friends.
Yeah. And that can't always be the nice guy with everybody.
It's true.
Apples, bread.
And bananas.
No bananas.
What about Eeples and Baninis?
No.
Opals and Bononos?
Nope. Just apples and bread. Man, this village sucks. Iron sword, cool.
We have diamond.
And easy access to it. A couple of gold nugs. This village sucks. There aren't even any emeralds. What'd you break? You broke my fucking helmet, you bastard. It's okay, there's all that iron back at that one place. I'll just make a new iron helmet. Yeah, no emeralds, no diamonds.
Of course.
Just a bunch of bread and apples. Wow, there is just enough here for a helmet. So yeah, about the only thing I have left to run into for terrible people from my past. Actually, no, those are. Well, I wouldn't consider Kaylee terrible, just not the one for me.
Just kind of just terrible for you in a sense of it wasn't good, you know?
I wasn't the one she was looking for, and I think that bothered her. Because, like, she broke off an engagement to be with me. And then...
really?
Yeah. She said
I didn't
she
know that at all.
Well, she said she wasn't happy with the guy she was engaged to, but if you weren't happy with him, why were you engaged to him?
Yeah.
But then, like after a couple of dates, after a couple of months, talk of, oh, we should get married, oh, we should have a baby started to rise. And
that's some pretty big red flags there.
And when I didn't want to do any of that right away, I think that was the start of the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I am a firm believer in fate. I believe I was not fated to be with her, so. But then again, like, it's weird. Like, I'm a believer in fate, but I also believe in the multiverse theory.
So all those times where your loneliness made you think, maybe I will give the crazy chick a chance. How many multiverses have you done it?
I'm going to say at least one. At least one.
I like to believe that not even Multiverse was like, yeah, no, let's not.
No. Because, like, she was a crafty one. She
Mr. Grinch.
She slyly made herself like all of my likes and made all of my interests her interests.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything was about my interests. Which kind of hard to argue against. Like, if we're doing everything I like, you know? But I slowly started to realize that and saw that I was being manipulated.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there is one universe where I did fall for it. Of course, then again, let's go over the multiverse of AltaGamer 2004. There is an AltaGamer 2004 that went to college and became a CPA or a math teacher, one of the two. There's
an AltaGamer multiverse where me and you end up together.
Possibly, yeah.
That's called this universe.
There's a universe where I stayed with each of my exes. Like, we didn't break up and things worked out and we wound up together happily ever after. And then
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, is like, in those situations, I don't think there's happily ever after. And that, like, every breakup, like, there's a reason why. Like, it just doesn't work. And, like, forcing it to the point where, like, you're together, like...
Well, no, that's not even what I mean. Like, I believe that every day you make X amount of decisions, right? And for every decision you don't make differently, that is a new universe. So, like, there could have been a universe where, like, perfect example,
so you're very branching paths multiverse. Like, this one decision has like 10 different outcomes, and then that spawns 10 different multiverses.
No, it's more like the global choices made that day makes different branches. Like, perfect example, my first girlfriend was a high school girlfriend. And she, we got along good, but not great. And one of her biggest flaws was she liked to emasculate me, especially in front of my mother. There is a universe where she doesn't do that, and I believe that in that universe I would have stayed with her.
Right. And then there's also a universe where you like that and you stay together.
True.
That's called this universe. What?
I didn't know it at the time.
Now looking back on it, you have a raging boner.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not even forcing it. I believe that there is a universe where decisions would have been made differently that allowed me to be happy in whatever situation with those people.
That's a good way to look at things. I'm a very moment-to-moment person. Like, I believe we genuinely go from one moment to the next. So, like, I'm very in the moment, so I don't dwell on things. I mean, yes, I look forward to things, obviously, but, like, I don't really look forward to things at the same time. Like, I perform my actions...
You can't predict the future, so you don't worry about it.
Exactly. I perform my actions based on the information that I have at the time from what I've learned to move forward. But I don't base actions on what will come.
That's fair. See, that's a problem I have, is that I overthink, and so my brain Like, if I'm about to have a difficult discussion with somebody that I think may lead into an argument, my brain is like trying to predict every outcome of that argument and everything that's going to be said in that argument.
I mean, at the same time, I'm also very, I don't know, very averse to confrontation as well. So, like, if I think something could lead to an argument, I'll just avoid it altogether, and I'll just, like, I'm very averse to confrontation. So, like, I will avoid confrontation. I will avoid arguments. I'll just be, I will either shut down and not say anything and, like, just not talk to the person just to avoid the entire conversation, or, like, I'll just go around it, you know? So. And then that's where I get in trouble, because not everybody lives moment to moment like me. So, like, they'll dwell on something, and I'll be like, I'm past that, dude.
Right. More bread and apples. I found a second village. Yes, I know, they're so rare.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I'm calling your shots for you.
That's one of my favorite things to do, is listen back on your Let's Plays, especially the Minecraft ones, and I say my same exact jokes at the same exact time, like, as I think of them. I'm like, I'm so fucking clever. Like, I'm such a fucking hilarious motherfucker.
I'll be honest, I don't really listen to or watch any of my stuff after it's been put on YouTube. I can't.
It's harder for me now. I did when I worked overnight, because it was easy to just put it on and have it play. But now that I'm working during the day, I have to be much more attentive to what I'm doing. So unfortunately, I can't really watch our stuff anymore. But I used to watch everything, like, that you would put out. But unfortunately, I cannot do that anymore.
Well, yeah. First off, it's hours of content each video now, as opposed to when I first started doing my YouTube videos, where I was using the PS4 record, and I didn't know that I could do more than 15 minutes at a time.
So you were just pigeonholing yourself into 15-minute segments.
Right, like, I think my first ever Isaac run that I put on YouTube, it was split into, like,
6 parts. Yeah
9 15-minute parts.
I think I had to tell you one time, because, like, I was releasing videos as well at, like, an hour long, because the max cap is an hour. And I was like, yeah, you know, you could just change the capture setting to an hour, right? And you're like, what?
And then I can't remember, it was some random viewer told me, hey, why don't you just stream to YouTube? It'll save your streams for a limited time.
True.
And I'm like, okay, yeah. And then I found out about Twitch, and I'm like, oh, well, this is the best of both worlds. I could gain an audience on Twitch, which I didn't, and I could upload to YouTube and save the stuff I want to save to my YouTube.
Hey, you got enough of a following to get affiliate.
I got affiliate because, what was it? It was you, my mom, and who else was watching?
At the time for you to get affiliate, I don't know. I don't think your mom was even in there yet.
Yeah, she was. It was her. I think it was Swing, Find the Swing, and you all helping me. I do know there for a while some of Bill's community were popping in for my Resident Evil 2 streams.
I forget what you were playing even to get affiliate. I forget what your affiliate stream was.
I want to say it was Isaac.
Was it Isaac or...
It was either Isaac or it was a Resident Evil of some kind.
Yeah, because it wasn't a co-stream. So it wasn't GTA, it wasn't Minecraft, it wasn't 7 Days to Die. Seven Dicks to Do.
I can't remember what all I was streaming back then.
When did you get a affiliate?
It was 4.5 years ago.
Oh yeah, because I just hit 51 months anniversary. So
I liked Bill. Bill was a good guy. I don't. His community and I don't quite mesh. Like, I'm not into all of the things that his Discord does.
That's fine. You don't have to be.
And I mean, I get that they're all probably real nice people, but it's just in text, it's hard to tell who's seriously like being a jerk and who's just playing around because that's the way that server is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I miss Newfie's.
Never really participated.
I miss Newfie's community because, like, I really did mesh with Newfie's community, but being up at 4:30 in the morning every day, it sucks.
Yeah, because he lives on the west coast of Canada, and so
he streams at night.
Yeah, well, that because he has a day job.
Exactly.
So like it wasn't conducive for you to watch, which is a shame because like you said, you loved Newfie's community, but it just was impossible to stop in.
And I know, like, Kyle is warm and welcoming to me, and, everybody in there is nice, but I don't know, I feel like that's more... I feel like kind of like an outsider because I'm not in New Jersey. I don't get to physically hang out with you guys like, you hang out with Colton and them.
I mean, yes, but we also have a shit ton of people in that server that aren't in New Jersey. Like, there's people from, like, the Netherlands and Denmark and England and, like, California and, like, Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's people from all over the place.
I thought it was mostly people you guys all knew from New Jersey.
And that's what it started out as, because that's what the original following was. But as Kyle grew in size, we got more people. Which is why I added you, is because you were my following.
I wasn't your only following.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're my best friend as well, so...
Well, maybe I'll start...
I was going to say, does it mean you're going to start being more active in the Discord then?
I'll try to be.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's one user, Lisa. I think it's Lisa Loves Bees. I forget if she changed her name in the Discord. She joined the Hags Hangout Fantasy Football League and has no idea what football is, what fantasy football is. She has no idea what the players are.
Don't tell me she's winning.
No, they actually, it was her and Melon co-ran a team. They made it to the playoffs, but they just got knocked out in the first round. I tried making a trade to them, and Melon was like, sorry, Lisa has the final say. And it got rejected because my players weren't handsome enough.
I mean, hey.
I believe she is from, I think Yeah, I think she's from one of the Scandinavian countries.
Hey, everybody has their own way of doing things, right?
Exactly. So,
Well, maybe I'll try
so
to
that's what I'm saying. Is like, yeah, it's like, so there's people from all over the place.
be more more active in the Discord then.
Hell yeah. I mean, to be fair, I am only really active in the sports channel anyway. So, like, that's pretty much where I hang out.
I'll see that. I'm gonna be hanging out around video games and anime shit.
That's fine.
Nerd
There's plenty
shit.
of people in there. Yeah, there's plenty of people in there.
D&D shit.
They literally run a D&D campaign. So,
Oh, so that's another thing that I could talk about. This past week, I had D&D, as I always do on Friday, and I'd bought them a few months ago and assembled them, but I'd bought everybody that I play with a health potion. And what it was I found somebody on Amazon that was selling plastic bottles and D4 dice to fill the bottles with corks, with cork stoppers.
nice.
Let me tell you about these things, okay? One box had 6 bottles and a bag of dice.
Okay.
I had to do some research because I didn't know what the strongest health potions in the game were. And after doing some research, I settled on 10d4, which when I handed these out, I found out a lot of veteran players had never even heard of a health potion that strong.
Oh.
But every player that I play with got a little plastic bottle with a cork stopper and 10d4 in them.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, hey, if you want more dice, take more dice. I have a load of them. Like I said, each box came with 6 bottles and a bag of dice. After filling 18 bottles with 10d4, and then even giving out some extras, because one player did want extra d4, I still have a bag and a half of dice.
Oh, Jesus.
And the size of these bags, I want to say they're maybe 8 inches big by 4 inches wide, full of D4s. I've probably got 150 D4s, maybe even 200 D4s, just sitting in a bag, left over from this Christmas thing. But they all absolutely loved getting health potions for Christmas.
Nice. No fucking way I lost another fucking running back.
They shouldn't be that hard to find.
Oh, I found them. They're all on the IR.
So what happens if all of your players get injured? Like, do you just automatically forfeit?
No, I have to find new players.
Yeah, but there's only so many running backs in the NFL, right?
Yeah, then you go for the backups.
But doesn't each fantasy team have like a backup or two?
Right now, my fantasy team has 2 running backs and a flex position, which could be a wide receiver, running back, or tight end. I currently have on my team 1, 2, 3, 4 running backs. 3 of them are on the IR.
Oh, woof.
So I now need to find this guy's backup. Alexander Madison and Amir Abdullahi. So I need to find.
What the fuck?
He was probably fucking picked up, wasn't he?
I've got random vines just hanging
Yep.
here. Not attached.
Nice.
Not attached to anything. Like, I'll have
Yeah,
to...
he was fucking picked up like fucking Clark.
At the 2 hour, 15 minute mark, I'll have to... Like, send you this, and... I'll have to remind myself, but I'll have to send you this at the 2 hour, 15 mark. Tell you, watch this at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Minecraft is so fucking weird sometimes.
Mm.
Really? Am I out of room? I am out of room. There are so many swamps. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Coming home. I'm coming home.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be playing D&D though. At least another 6 months, but oh. Hello, dog. I didn't know I had. One of the countless dogs that I have tamed in my adventures just popped in all of a sudden on my way home.
Nice.
But yeah, it's going to be at least 6-ish months. But the guy whose house we all play at and the guy who kind of brought us all together said that he may or may not have to move away to another to his wife's home state to help take care of her brother, who is starting to get denied some of the medical needs that he needs.
Jesus Christ.
Like, he requires round the clock nursing, and he's starting to get denied it. So he said that, you know, they may or may not be moving back to her home state so that they can help take care of her brother. And I don't know if the group will stay together after he leaves, or if everybody will just kind of go their own way.
Yeah.
I would like them to everybody to stay together, but if not,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like, I enjoy D&D, but they are literally the only people I know that play it, unless I want to go to... There's this game store in a nearby town called Ambridge. The store is called the Game Master's Realm. That's where I met. That's where I met. You know, my D&D buddy. His name is Steven. It's a nice place, but the owner's kind of a dick.
Okay.
Like, he is a very his way or the highway kind of guy. He and my mom had all kinds of problems because he allows people to eat in his store, but only the stuff that they buy at his store, which is reasonable, which is understandable.
Yeah, no outside food or drink, so yeah.
But my mom can't eat half the shit that he stocks, practically most of it, So she made a deal with him. Hey, if I come and buy something else every week when we come play, like dice or something, can I bring my own snacks because I can't eat your snacks? And at first he agreed to it, but then slowly after time, he would start looking in her purse at what she brought and start yelling at her for what she brought.
Mm.
And then, and then she suffers chronic migraines, and she has a real problem with scents. Certain scents just trigger it instantly, like cinnamon. She can't eat or smell cinnamon, or it just instantly triggers a migraine. Well, he kept putting us by his air fresheners, and they kept triggering her migraines. And every time she said something to him, he would just kind of blow her off and walk away. But I'm not the only one that had a problem with him, because other people, including Stephen and his wife, had problems with him. They would get into fights with him about things. So, like, I like the store, and the people that go there are nice, but the owner is
a dick.
Hi.
Hello there. I've made some more progress.
I see this. I'm gonna go park the dog and put up the map real quick.
Park the dog. Are you gonna parallel park it?
Yeah. You live there now. We're almost there.
Wow. You can really see the difference I made.
Oh, wow.
They used to all be blue.
Yeah. Jesus.
I wish we did have a before map, you know?
I mean, we could fill it all in again real quick and...
No. So you want to call it there, or?
No, I'm good to still play if you are.
Okay.
I'm going to sort my stuff and maybe cook a little bit of dinner.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I know you wanted to eat, so I didn't know if you wanted to just pause it there and then we'll hop back on, or what.
Well, no, what I'm cooking isn't going to take long unless you want to take a break and...
Yeah, I was gonna use that to take a break as well. So like, maybe like 10 minutes or so, we'll hop back on.
Oh, we have new chests.
Yeah, ran out of room from what I was doing, so I made a couple new chests. I mean, they were already in the wood chest as chests, so I just used them.
Why is there sugar cane in the books?
because you can use them to make paper.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, why am I putting a potato there?
When you can make a condensed potato block.
I wish. I'm gonna put all of my bows in here because I'm gonna ultimately repair the bow I'm working on.
Ultimately.
Uh,
Ha, 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 ha.
we don't need any more ominous banners. That.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah, Where are
Look directly above you
yeah.
and just move back and forth. And just watch the nameplate go wild.
Yeah, I saw you doing it, and
Woo, woo, woo. It just fucking goes spinny. Do you want to sleep and reset the night counter?
well, I'm still trying to offload.
Well, I'm saying when you're done with that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my foot. Oh, my foot.
Do we not have Arrow of Poison stored anywhere? I thought we did.
I
Yeah,
think
we do.
we only have. Do we? I thought we only had
Bottom
slowness.
chest.
Oh.
No, because I've had some encounters with Bogged before.
We have a brush.
Yeah, there have been a couple times.
A tuple.
There have been a couple times where I could have used that, but didn't have it with me. So
Well, what good is it if you don't have it?
it's just like war.
No, that's just what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
I love the new sleeping transition.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So thank you to everybody stopping in for this part. We come back for part 15, I think. Yeah, part 15.
Or part 15.5.
Not the only time I do the point fives is if something happens where like the power cuts out and I come back in, and we're still kind of doing the same thing. But I want
You
each
mean
map
like when the power cuts out right now?
I sh- but like, I want each map to be its own part. The only difference is top left and was it middle left and top left or top left and top middle? No, I think it was
it
top
middle
left,
right?
top middle. It was top left and top middle got one part because we played for 6 hours straight.
Right. Oh yeah, that was the before Thanksgiving stream because we both had off, so we were able to just play throughout the like until like 10 p.m.
Right.
and we were like, "Holy shit, it's late."
But come back for the next part.
Hell yeah, brother!
Tim will still be digging a ditch, and I will finish off our giant ass map.
Who are you calling a ditch?
Oh, should I have said? No, I'm not going to finish that.
I'm
All
fixing
right.
a divot. He's fixing a divot. I will see you in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, everybody.